at that. So beautiful. I better not take the camera down. Then all my African people will be running away. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, I go på tur, as we say it in Norway. We like to walk. Break time, I do not want to eat because this my body needs to be without food. I love food, so I need to be without food sometime. Instead of staying in the class and worrying about food, I come out and take a walk. When I say I'm out taking a walk in a graveyard, I will see my African people just running there like this girl. We are not interested in the kind of voodoo she wants to make for us. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, you all. I'm sorry you're going to hear some noise in this vlog because there's somebody there cutting the grass. You know what? I am out for a walk. Yeah, I go på tur, as we say in Norway. You will be surprised where I'm walking right now. I'm taking a walk in a graveyard. Yes, I can see my African people running away at once when I said that. But I am a student, and the easiest place for me to take a walk is in this graveyard. A lot of times I do not want to eat during the school hour, so I just go behind my school and take a walk. Yeah, it's packed full of people not only coming here to visit their loved ones, but just to take a walk because it's so beautiful here. There is a small stream, and at this time of the year, oh my god, the flowers. I'm going to take you guys there and show you in a minute. So beautiful. I am going to show you. I'll go around like this and then we will go there. That is my favorite part. Just want to say I'm not the only one walking in this beautiful surrounding, beautiful and peaceful surrounding. I always see people walking here with their dogs. Yes, it's just so quiet and peaceful. Yeah, it's not like there are other places where I can go and walk. Yes, it's not like that, but why not? And this has done so much to me, really changed my mindset, the way I used to look at a graveyard. I don't know, it's something about us Africans. We are very afraid of graveyards. It's not a place, I don't think there are many people in Africa who would like to walk past a graveyard. People are always very afraid. We never walk past any graveyard in our life. If we see a graveyard, we take the other direction, but here people just walk past, you know. One day I walked past a graveyard with my children for the first time, and they got very scared. Not because they have the African superstitious, because the conversation came up and they felt like, oh, there's a lot of people here who are gone and they are old. Maybe one day mommy is also going to go away, and they didn't like it, so they told me that they do not want to do this anymore. In Africa, not only that we are afraid of graveyard, we also make a lot of stories about graveyard, you know. It's like, oh, you go to the graveyard and you will see ghosts. Yes, and it's kind of sad. I know some of you want to bite me. How is the condition of graveyards in your country? Is it well taken off? When I was growing up, I remember we go to the graveyard and the place is all overgrown. Yeah, and you almost have to, you and your family have to come and fix the place before you bury your people. And in some places there's no graveyard at all, you know. Normally they bury people in the church area and they are full. How is it in your country? Do you have graveyard maintenance, or you struggle to find a place to bury your loved ones? Because that is exactly the situation in Africa. People in Africa, are they better now, or they are still very afraid of the graveyard? I don't know. I'm just asking. You cannot even believe how beautiful it is here where I'm walking right now. It's so beautiful. You could come here and make a very strange YouTube shot. Yeah, that's true. But I walk here every day. I have a classmate who asks me, oh, you have taken so much likeness into that graveyard. Well, the thing is that I want to go for a walk. Maybe I will go behind there next time to see if there are other places there I can discover and go for a walk. But I have about 15 minutes to walk, so it's not enough. And by the way, I also remember a superstitious thing. You do not point in the graveyard. I just pointed and then I remember. That is inside of me, you know. All those things they used to tell us as children. When you are walking in the graveyard, do not point, do not do that. When I was a young girl, I will never go for a walk in the graveyard. Never. Anyway, people are different. But I think things have changed in Africa. I don't know. Is there graveyard is there graveyard management in your country? Do the government or the state, whoever is in charge, do they pay people to take care of the grave? Is there graveyard management in your country? Is the state responsible for keeping the graveyard? Or you guys have to keep the graveyard yourself? Yes. Or it's just that the rich people have the best place and the poor people are just managing somewhere? Comment below, let's have a conversation. How is the graveyard looking like in your country? Don't be afraid, you will not die. Okay guys, and also there is a very beautiful church behind me. Actually, I made a small video about this. In Norway, they refer to this as a kapell, a chapel. A chapel is not a church, says the Norwegian. So this place is not used for confirmation or baptism. Is only used to bring people, yes, you know, when people are going to their final resting place, they bring them here. So in most graveyard there's a chapel, a small chapel where you take people and then you say bye, and then easy access to the final resting place. That is a chapel, says the Norwegians. So once I said, oh, that church, they say it's not a church, it's a chapel. It's very beautiful. I wish I could go and show you guys. It's a timber church. I will upload a video about this on Facebook because it was a short video. Yes. So do you have a difference between church and chapel where you come from, or church and chapel is the same thing for you guys? What a beautiful day. Is a church a chapel, or a chapel a church where you're coming from? Do you take people when you're about to go and lay them to rest? Do you take them to a church, or you have a special chapel that is made only for that purpose? This one is one of those places in Norway that is made for that purpose only. If you would like me to show you around this chapel, comment below. It's just, if you tell an African to come walk with you and you have to pass through a graveyard, they are going to have so much doubt on you guys. There we say you have a motive. Africans and graveyard, they do not like graveyard at all. Okay guys, let me hear the superstitious belief they have in your country about graveyard. I'm sorry, it's a little bit noisy here, so I'm going to end the vlog with a voiceover. In Cameroon, we believe you cannot point fingers in the graveyard. In Eritrea, I was told after you point your finger, you have to bite your finger. In Togo, you should not cross the graveyard because it will bring bad luck, or it will cross you to the other side. So what is your superstitious belief, guys? What is your superstitious belief? My perspective of graveyard has changed after living in Norway for so many years. Guys, it's looking so beautiful. It's so quiet and so peaceful. Look at that, so beautiful.